There were so many big moments in 2024. It's quite hard to pick just one standout performance because there were so many breakthrough moments, there were some great races, there were some thrilling finales, and for some riders they had huge victories. But one in particular stood out for me, and that was Liège-Bastogne-Liège, with Grace Brown taking the victory after 2 podium finishes previously. It was the way that she rode. She was in the thick of the action, right in the crucial moments, inside the final 60 kilometres really. And the big moment came with 1 kilometre to go when Cassia Niewiadoma made her attack. She threw it all down on the line. She had a gap. Kim Kadzo was closing it down. Then Elisa Longo-Borghini sensed the danger. She was trying to close it. And Grace Brown just remained calm, poised, and she didn't make a huge acceleration into that final kilometre. She didn't panic, which was amazing. And it was that moment where Elisa Longo-Borghini looks like she's got it in the bag. She had a couple of bike lengths, and in that final 50 metres, Grace Brown made a huge acceleration and just came through with such power and speed. It was absolutely phenomenal, and I think really it kick-started a fantastic year for the Australian in her final year as a pro.
Breakaway had been started by Sarah Gigante of AG Insurance Soudal with 133 kilometres to go. She'd been caught on the Col de Rossier, giving us a leading group that contained Misha Bredevol, Lucinda Brand, Elise Chabet, Michaela Harvey, Grace Brown, Flora Perkins, Kim Kadzo and Ava Van Aert. In between the gap was Julie Bego of Cofidis with a gap of just over 2 minutes and 15 seconds coming into Côte de la Redoute. Elise Chabet of Canyon SRAM attacking up the punishing slopes of the 1.5 kilometre climb, averaging 9.2%, maxing out at 18%. The Swiss rider cresting the summit with Kim Kadzo and Grace Brown, the only other riders able to follow. Under the pressure of the likes of Niamh Fisher-Black from SD Works, the peloton was splintering behind. It gave us 3 riders at the head of the race as we headed towards the final climbs. 30 seconds to the chasers, 2:05 to the peloton behind. But with the likes of Lucinda Brand and Misha Bredevol dropped from the group at the head of the race, it meant the likes of Demi Vollering and Elisa Longo-Borghini could finally start attacking from the group behind. They headed on to the Côte de Forges, the next climb along the route, and then to the Côte de la Roche au Faucon. Chabet and Brown together, Kadzo just momentarily being distanced while from the peloton, the attack that was expected from the Italian champ, Elisa Longo-Borghini, chased hard by Demi Vollering and Cassia Niewiadoma of Canyon SRAM. The winner of La Flèche Wallonne would be able to just sit back. As the attack went, Marianne Vos of Visma Lease Bike was initially able to go with the group, but under the pressure of Longo-Borghini, she was dropped, and it meant 3 riders chasing hard behind. 43 seconds was the gap. Vollering's teammate Fisher-Black on the front of the chasers. Kopecky was in a group just further back with the likes of Yara Castelline. Marianne Vos's teammate Rihanna Marcus was trying to bring Vos back into the mix, but the chase, which also contained Neve Bradbury, Ricarda Bauernfeind, was not coming back quickly enough. Longo-Borghini, Vollering and Niewiadoma had the leaders in their sights. It was up to Marcus to do a big turn and almost got on. Momentarily it looked like they might. Inside 10 kilometres to go, Brown, Chabet and Kadzo, still at the head of the race, were joined by the 3 biggest names, you would say, in the race, with Vos chasing hard behind. The winner was coming from this group. Demi Vollering initially laid off the back. She was expecting an attack of Cassia Niewiadoma. It meant that Elisa Longo-Borghini got onto the group and attacked over the top. It had been slick throughout the day. Heart-in-mouth moment for Grace Brown of FDJ Suez into a roundabout, locked up and had to chase to get back into the group. There you have it, the replay. Just grabbed a handful of brake. Kim Kadzo goes full cyclocross across the grass. Chabet, Niewiadoma were 1-2ing the group for Canyon SRAM. Longo-Borghini and Vollering were together. Brown and Kadzo, the Aussie and the New Zealander, making it back in just outside 5 kilometres to go. The gap to Marianne Vos's group was 48 seconds. The winner of the 8th edition of Liège-Bastogne-Liège was coming from this group. Nuvia Doma going yet again. It was Cadzo that get chase. The final turn, roughly 800 metres from that final corner up to the line. Nuvia Doma gapping the group as they exited the corner. Longo Borghini recognising the danger of the winner of La Flèche Wallonne, riding clear. The gap opened roughly 10 metres. Grace Brown, with Chabet and Vollering on the wheel, came back into the slipstream of Longo Borghini. It looked with 50 metres to go that it was going to Italy, but Grace Brown, twice second in Liège-Bastogne-Liège, came through to take the biggest victory of her career, the 20th in total, and take it for Australia. What a day. Grace Brown has had a spring that she would probably want to forget. And in the final classic here at Liège-Bastogne-Liège, takes the victory. Fired out of a cannon, the understatement of the year. The victory to Grace Brown of FDJ Suez. Your top 10 looks like this. Grace Brown from Elisa Longo Borghini and Davy Vollering, your podium. Chabet, Nuvia Doma, Cadzo, Voss, Labous, Boundfine and Fisher Black, your top 10. Grace Brown takes the first win for Australia in the women's Liège-Bastogne-Liège. Simon Gerrans doing it for the men in 2014, but your podium, Grace Brown, Elisa Longo Borghini and Davy Vollering. The classics are over. We head to Spain for La Vuelta.